You know what I like most about the crypto markets right now?
Mm.
They're waiting. They're waiting for more of our friends. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of how much they are not moving forward in the even the crypto 30 since the weekend has dropped. It's awesome. It's like, oh, look at how generous it is in helping us all get in at a better location. And here I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. You can see that Bitcoin is almost at that support that I called last week. Where's my oh, there we go. Dum, da, da, dum. Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin now tempting this old support back here. That's that middle of that line right after the election. You know, we had that jump, kind of two jumps, and it consolidated for a couple of days there before it went ahead and attempted that all-time high. And from this location here, we've come back to settle. And that is, yeah, that's great. I mean, more time. Ethereum dropping. Awesome. Cardano coming back. It's not dropping, not creating new lows, which is a good sign. I like how Ethereum and Bitcoin created some new lows. That confirms in my mind that we have institutions that need to come in. And so they're pushing that price in a fashion that lets them get the best deal possible. But I don't think that, like, looking at this though, let's just zoom out. You can see that the next support is all the way down to 27. That's going to be a stretch for Ethereum to come down to this even 2800 level. That's going to be quite the, if it comes down that far, again, no problem. We're not in a bearish trend yet. With these highs that have been created here, we are still in a bullish trend. If it comes down and actually breaks 21, that's when we can worry. But that between here and there's a lot of support. And I don't think that I definitely know that following the patterns, we're not going to come down to this level, 69, because that's where we started with the election. I believe that this support here, if it breaks, we're going to do a banker's candle. So it's going to be like one day of bouncing down and retesting this level here. But even that, this would be a stretch. This, I believe, is our shelf. I believe that this range here is the range that we will be bouncing from. We might still come down to the lower end of this range in the 86 level, 86,000. But we're here. This is a great support. And if we take a look at history, how it's happened in the past, there's the 2020 election. We can see how it started off, had a little bit of consolidation before it took off for that next run. And so similarly, you know, election takes off, right? And then it kind of peters out for a while. This petering out that occurred here was very, very normal for the rest of the cycle to occur. So here we are. I think that, yeah, I do believe that the amount that Bitcoin has gone up since the election, this high here, I believe that that will double. This distance will likely double, which puts us into that, you know, $140,000 to $150,000 range. So yeah, and Ethereum, of course, being the laggard that it is, still though, not breaking the support yet. If it comes back down to here, we might see another couple of weeks before it takes off. But then that just means more time, more accumulation is going to be necessary at that point. Yeah, Cardano not forming new lows, so that's a good sign. Solana, same idea. We're actually in a really good spot with both of those, Solana and Cardano, from a technical analysis standpoint. Injective token trading at its lower ranges here. This is the daily chart, yeah. So coming back even to August levels, Fetch, similarly, it's hanging out at August levels. Everything's on sale, just waiting for people to take advantage. Polygon dropping below, not these lows here, but definitely pushing the limits of that support. Definitely. Polygon, same idea. Same idea, dipping back down into these, pre-election levels. Again, Polygon, I'm not too concerned about because of the gaming aspect. It's going to come in. It's going to come into play and show its volatility a little bit later in the game. 3 protocol hanging out at its lows, 3 cents. Woo. Yep. Just coiled up. I just love it when I see these. Whenever I see these big jumps, that's just great. Great sign. Coming into their own. Patience. The game right now is patience. Look at Destra even falling today quite a bit. That's falling, what, a good 20%? Yeah, 22% fall today on Destra. 0 by 0. Yeah, just pulling those bear traps out like nobody's business. But again, I'm not seeing any formation actually break. All of the formations are staying on par. They're staying in the game. We are still very much bullish. Just because it comes up and comes back down, the coming down does not signify that we're done. Coming down simply means we're reaccumulating volume. That's all it means. That lots of money was made here. Like from November 7th, this is ARC. From November 7th, it went up 200%. Coming back down again. This motion here, if you had some ARC, you might want to double your position because next time it comes up to here, you're going to get 238 just in this little bit here that we've seen. Never mind all of this all-time high action. 15 cents. 15 cents from here. That's a 4x. And that's just getting us to the all-time high of March 2024. Incredible. Link. These are the days we've been waiting for. Link actually pushing down, creating a new low, but not breaking formation of its, like this whole year has just been consolidating for it, right? So pushing down, but it's not breaking formation and pushing below this limit here. But this is so many charts looking like this is just indicative of this coiling action where it's building up that energy. WorldCoin also showing. That's just, I want to go buy. I want to go buy some more. Neural coming back down to location where the price that I bought in November 4th. Yeah, this is an incredible chart. Like this is going to go up This is gonna when this takes off, oh my goodness. Because this is such a new one, right? It started in April. So it's a very, very new project, still finding its own floor, which just gives that volatility all the more attractiveness. Beam. Again, this one here has not been on the market very long, but it's very large in a great spot. This whole area here, this whole area could be tested. So we could very well be watching this over the next week, even because this is gaming. Beam is definitely big into gaming, and so are big in the gaming scene. So we might still see this come down into that area. PAL, not breaking formation, new highs, new lows, going up. And isn't it interesting? It was just a few days ago I said, yeah, you know what? If it comes back down here, I'll be buying some more. Well, it looks like that's happening maybe even today. FAR, gaming coin. It's going to be a while before this takes off. We're waiting for AI to really take hold. IMX pushing down below on this channel. Great spot to buy, guys. Oh my goodness. Superverse finding these levels, old levels from back in September. Pre-election levels on Superverse. What does that mean? Well, after the election, it went up 110%. So it'll do that again. Clearpool finding support at pre-election levels again. Look at that. There's pre-election. Right there. So this area here, if we break below that, then we might be going down. But I mean, this is crazy. So one of the reasons why I believe that we are headed into this bubble, the biggest reason is because NVIDIA now competing with Apple as the largest corporation in the world, has announced that by spring there will be a machine that you can buy $3,000 and put it in your house, and it will take care of all of your computer work for you. So, like I've been talking about, using a mouse is very, very time consuming. Using a computer is actually very time consuming. Our brains can process this information way faster. The keyboard shortcuts and stuff like that are helpful in reducing time. But if you can have a computer push the buttons for you and move the mouse for you, why wouldn't you? That's what NVIDIA has announced coming out in the spring. And so when we see that come out, when that becomes something that people can just plug into their homes, you now have an entire network of people networking their computers to process AI. It's going to be game over. Like this is going to be insane. And the bubble is going to be all the more insane. And the bubble is going to be such a powerful opportunity. I think that they're going to utilize the bubble as they're gonna crash that bubble with a fake cyber attack just to bring these markets back to probably what we're seeing right now as all-time highs. Just because they want to make sure that people lose as much money as possible so that they demand the regulations, right? That's the game plan. That's the game plan. And look at how fascinating this one was. It broke out. SPX 6900 broke out there last week, 1st of January, goes up 70% and then comes back down 46, back to where it was. It created a new high and then came right back to find support. Fascinating, incredible, and awesome. Quite inspiring to watch. I'll be adding to this one because I just bought, like when it created that new high, I was like, okay, now I want to watch this thing more closely. I want to see a balance. I want to see a ticker for this in my wallet. So I just quickly bought just a small amount. I think it was $100 worth. And watching it go up and come back down was all the confirmation I need. This is what we're after. At least this is what I'm after. I'm going to double my position on SPX 6900 today. Why? Because it's cheaper than when I bought on the day it went off, on the 2nd or whatever that was. Yep. Great looking charts. News today. I do want to pull up the news. Let me just bring it into frame here. Where I don't see where's crypto bacon? Come on, buddy. I saw your post there the other day. Here we go. Not crypto bacon. Virtual bacon is his name. Market updates. We've got Michael Saylor posts Bitcoin tracker for the 10th week as MicroStrategy's 447,000 Bitcoin sees $14 billion in unrealized gains. MicroStrategy is a massive corporation. It's in with the big BlackRocks and all that stuff. MicroStrategy is, I think it's actually a Microsoft subsidiary or something like that. Anime Coin unveils tokenomics. Anime Coin is an ecosystem for anime, obviously Japanese anime, and they're selling off like NFTs and stuff like that for their cult classics that people like. Currently, 50% of their supply goes to the community, with the NFTs receiving 37.5%. So so they're set to take this off. XRP, I don't really know who they are, but when we see this kind of thing happening, it's an allocation. XRP, HBAR, BGB, and XMR show bullish signals as Bitcoin consolidates near 94,000. Well, yeah, makes sense. We were just looking at Bitcoin. There's the 94,000 level, and now we're coming down below to consolidate. Look at that. We hit the line. That just happened. This line just happened. It wasn't there. I thought it was almost touching, and it just did within the last half an hour. Touched the line. So that's what he's talking about here. This consolidation below 94,000. It relates to these charts, XRP, blah, blah, blah. You know what? We haven't looked at XRP for a while. Let's just go and look to see what he's talking about. XRP crypto. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the daily chart. Here's the election, right? Boom, 400%. That would have been a nice altcoin to hang on to and sell right now and pull into other things, eh? Always hindsight's 2020. Hindsight is always 2020. But that's beautiful. So I concur. Very, very bullish. HBAR. HBAR was one of the ones that you had in that wallet. Let's just grab the Coinbase one. Yeah, same type of formation here. Highlights: World Network hits 10 million verified users, but faces global regulatory scrutiny over privacy concerns and biometric data collection practices. Mango Markets: Solana-based DEX shuts down after a settlement from the Security Commission and governance votes, ending borrowing and lending by January 13th. So Mango Markets was a DEX that was actually getting into DeFi, and they're getting shut down because, well, apparently their governance voted that they should be shut down after this settlement. Recent X hijacks. Yeah, I heard about this. Litecoin, Foresight Ventures, and Layer Zero. The accounts on X, okay, not people, that's what they were doing. Accounts on X got hacked, and then they were promoting meme coin scams, right? Put in your $200 here and get $400 next week type scams. Their accounts got hijacked. So super concerning security here on X. That's not supposed to happen. Singapore blocks Polymarket, joining Taiwan and France in targeting the platform under gambling laws. Fines up to $7,200 or 6 months in jail apply. So Polymarket, if you are a member of Polymarket in Singapore, now you are also you are now subject to the same rules that are found in Taiwan and France, giving you fines and putting you in jail for being a part of Polymarket. Indian Railways to issue NFT tickets on Polygon. Indian Railways to issue NFT tickets on Polygon, offering blockchain-based engagement for a rare 144-year festival. So Indian Railways, what's that, I wonder? Let's go look. Indian Railways sounds to me like a transportation. indianrailways.gov.india. State-owned enterprise. Wow. So the state-owned enterprise is getting into cryptos. Page is taking a while to load. Let's just move on. Indian crypto exchange Mudrex temporarily halts withdrawals until 29 for compliance upgrades, sparking user skepticism and backlash. Yeah, you're not letting me make any withdrawals till January 28th. That's a huge red flag. New York Attorney General sues to recover $2.2 million in crypto stolen from victims lured by fake remote job offers promising commissions. Yeah, that was another thing too. That people are, of course, wanting to work from home, and so they're falling for a lot of scams that are selling work from home opportunities. So yeah, there you go. There's the news, top news events the last 24 hours from Virtual Bacon. I think that's it. Drones, of course. There we have it, folks. That's the news for the day. Any questions? Any charts you want me to check out? Leave a comment if you're interested in me analyzing an asset, whatever it is that you're in. Folks, the technical analysis that I provide in cryptos really is just to help people find entry points. When it comes to trading, this technical analysis really can't be taken as financial advice. You need to do your own research. I'm sharing with you what has worked for me in the past, utilizing tools and strategies that allowed me to trade Forex all the way from 2017 till mid 2020. And I stopped trading the Forex market simply because of what happened with the Great Reset and how they blamed COVID on the stock market crash. I had to leave it at that point because the corruption and manipulation in the reporting of how much volume was being traded was being obscured. And so we couldn't even see within our trading community at the time, we couldn't even see. We were literally driving blind for a while because they were not reporting the volumes that were being traded. But the technical analysis, that is something that became a part, like a second language to me. And so if you are investing in something, whether it's cryptos or if it's back in the traditional markets, like the Dow Jones or Tesla or Apple, I can analyze those charts for you, and I can give you a little bit of an analysis or what I think is going to happen to those assets that you can plan and start make adjustments. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment, reach out to me. On X is easiest. Reach out to me and I can even give you the link to come and join us in studio for these live market analysis every morning. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.